If you're going through a loss, take a comfortable position, just sit with me, just listen, just relax. Let's get through this. Loss is really heavy, it's hard, and we got to understand it. Why did it happen? Why are we going through this? Why are you going through this? Why does loss happen to you? It may happen to you over and over again, and you feel like the universe is against you. Something's against you, and they're punishing you by taking things away, by giving you pain that sometimes feels unbearable and you can't make it, you can't get through it. Loss is really hard. It's a really hard lesson. That's all right. Don't be scared of pain. You have more power than pain. A lot of people are so scared of pain. They're so scared to deal with that loss, to face the pain. Let it come up. And face it. Just face it. And then it dissolves. Don't be scared of that pain. Yeah, loss sucks. Loss is a part of life. And I know you don't like to hear that. I don't like to hear that either. But it is a lesson that you have to learn for your evolvement and your transformation as a soul. Before we come down here, we make all these agreements with souls that we have experiences with down here. And we make agreements for us to grow and evolve together. So some souls pick this, some souls pick this role. They'll pick different roles. And then when you come down here, you got to play the role. And when it happens, say someone dies, your dog, your best friend, your brother, your dad, your mom, your husband, your wife, the love of your life, your child, whatever it is. It's because you have to learn to go through a loss. And I know that's not easy, but when we change our perspective and we don't look at the loss from a lower perspective and we look at it from a higher perspective and see why things are the way they are, you'll dissolve it. You'll dissolve that pain. I'm not saying there's not going to be pain, but you'll learn how to dissolve it and transmute it and transform and get through it and not let it run your life and hold you back. Loss can feel heavy and it can hold you back from a lot of things. You don't want it to do that. You don't want the energy and the experience of having a loss to hold you back in life, to wear it, to carry it. It's not your responsibility. You don't have to feel guilty because you think it didn't happen a certain way or you could have controlled it. If you could have controlled it, you would have been able to. Things happen for a reason. And souls choose to leave. It's their free will. It's their journey. It's their destiny. And I want you to try and thank them because they gave you a great experience, whether it was good or bad. They gave you a lot of lessons, and you're going to learn that and look back and self-reflect when you do your inner work and you think and you go through that. Learn to enjoy the moments that you have. Yes, things are temporary. It's earth life. Earth is just for us to learn. This body is temporary. Bodies are temporary. It's actually a good thing when you learn about all this stuff. You don't want to be in a body forever. It's heavy. It's crazy down here, okay? And if you really, really loved the person that you lost, when they choose to leave, unconditional love is you choose to love them for their choice and the journey and the destiny that has resulted, that has became the outcome because of their choice. It was their free will. Everybody has free will to choose when they come down here and to leave. And a lot of people don't understand that. We question it, but if you have free will, no one can take that away from you. Okay? It's okay when souls, whatever body that they're in, they choose to leave because they're ready to transition, and it's time for them to learn their next journey and their next role. And they taught you so much. They had an important role in your life. But now it's time for you got to move on. It's time for you to evolve into something else and transmute this lesson and not carry it. Okay? So The guilt, the regret, you have to learn how to transmute it no matter what has happened, okay? Now, if you did something bad and you actually caused something, you're going to have to pay for that karma. But if things just happen, okay, and it was an accident or things just like actually happened, it was meant to be, okay? It's not for you to carry that guilt, that the stress, the worry, the heaviness, the regret of, what you didn't do. None of that's for you to carry, okay? And that sadness, the grief, you do have to learn how to transmute it. I know it's hard. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. That's why everybody's taking medicine. You don't need to take medicine. You need to learn how to shift your perspective. And I promise when you shift your perspective, everything changes. And it takes time. It's like a turtle's race, but it changes. Don't let things hold you back. You got to become independent, strong, and confident all on your own. You don't need anybody holding your hand. Whether it's a dog, your mom, dad, husband, wife, brother, sister, whatever your loss was. Kid, it's time for you to live with what you got right now. It's time for you to focus on what's important. And more than likely, what's more important in your life if you're going through a loss is self-mastery and self-focus. It's learning how to pull your energy back, pull your power back, and learn about who you truly are. A lot of those things are distractions, okay? Say even like you lost a bunch of money or some jewelry or something physical. It's because it wasn't important. You're putting too much focus on it. And you have to learn to focus on what is important. You have to learn how to focus on a different role because you are now transitioning into that different role, and you chose that as a soul. You're choosing all these choices to go through the loss, to go through obstacles and pain, because you can't evolve and transform if you don't have pain, if you don't have hard stuff. That's why we come down to earth, to learn about what we can do with our powers, that we can transmute darkness into light, that we can transmute pain into light. Yeah, pain sucks. It's really hard. I mean, sometimes it's devastating. It about takes you out. I've been there. But you want to give up, don't. Yeah, I've wanted to give up so many times. Not once, not twice, a lot. Days, years. It was hard. It's hard. Loss is hard. Okay? But you have to learn how to forgive yourself, forgive anybody else that you need to, but mostly forgive yourself for whatever you're going through and carrying, okay? Because they're transitioned, they're fine. They're living their life, they're living their best life, they're ready to go. And for dogs, I know that's hard too because you're really close, but if you are really good with your dog, they get to transition and become a human next lifetime. So if you knew what was actually going on the higher realm, you would feel lighter, you'd feel better, and you wouldn't take this stuff so seriously. And that's what you gotta learn. Lighten up. Don't take it so seriously. I know it feels heavy and serious, but you gotta learn to transmute that, shift your perspective, and say, you know what? I do got to focus on my own life. I don't have control over anybody else's life, unless you actually did something bad. But if you did, you're not gonna be here. But you might be trying to be a better person. That's fine, okay? We're not perfect, but you want to be able to learn, what can I learn from this loss? It's a teacher. This experience is your teacher. What can you learn from it? You can learn how strong you are, how beautiful you are, how confident, how much power that you have within you, and the beauty of your own soul if you learn how to focus on just you and not the loss. Focus on what you do have. Focus on what's important. That's what you're supposed to be doing. What can I learn from this? This loss as a teacher, and what do I need to focus on now? What do I need to do? And your soul, your higher self, is going to be telling you that. It's going to be telling you that all the time. Whether you listen, that's up to you. You know the answers. You may not know everything, but you know the answer for today, for right now. That's the most important. You don't need to know everything in the future. You don't need to know why everything happened in the past. You'll figure it out along the way if you're supposed to. But the most important thing is that you learn how to focus, pull your power back, and do what you need to do to show up for you. Start working out, start eating better. You don't have to do it all in one night. You're not going to the top of the mountain tonight, but you're going to win as a turtles race. You're going to win. You tell yourself that. I'm going to pull myself together. I'm going to win this. I'm going to learn how to transmute this loss. I'm going to learn about how powerful and who I really am. And I'm going to dig deep. I'm going to take this loss and I'm going to use it for my opportunity and my advantage to live the life that I'm supposed to live the life that I deserve. And I'm going to prove to the souls that I love that I'm going to do that too. It helps motivate you. It helps them learn too. They're still with you. They're just learning what they need to too along the way. Okay, they're still with you all the time. You'll be with them when you transition. It's just you physically can't see them, and you have to learn how to communicate with them in the unseen. You can if you want. They're still with you. You can learn how to communicate with them, but it is a test. You're being tested. Are they really gone? Not really. Okay. Can you do it by yourself without someone holding your hand? Well, you can, but you're being tested secretly. Okay. It's your mission to get out of it and transmute it and figure out that's how powerful you are. Figure out your strength. You can't have strength without being weak. You can't have courage without being scared. That's how you get all that stuff. It's all right that you don't feel those feelings and that energy. You'll transmute into it. That's what pain is for, so that you can have something to transform, to evolve and level you up. You do not get to level up for free. That's why you have the loss. That's why you have a hard obstacle and a hard lesson right now. It is not against you. It is for you. This is for you. And when you think like that, it dissolves some of that pain, doesn't it? Face it. Just face that loss. Face it. Let's go. You can do it. You can face it. If you were supposed to have that person, that dog, that soul there right beside you, you'd have it physically there. You're not supposed to. Follow the lead. Stay in the flow. It's all okay. Even if it doesn't feel like it, keep trying, keep going. Keep thinking differently and thinking bigger. How can I see this differently? If you're feeling pain and depression, like worst case scenario, you're just in the wrong perspective. It's not a big deal. You're shifting. That's what you're learning right now in this session. You're just learning how to shift, look at it different, because you're not looking at it right. You're looking at it through an illusion. Something that's not the truth. That's why it doesn't feel good. That's why it feels heavy. And that's why it feels limited, trapped, stuck, whatever. It's because you're just in a low perspective. Change that perspective and everything else starts to change. That's what you're not going to learn in therapy. That's not what a doctor's going to tell you, or a preacher, or any of this other stuff. I've already asked all of those people these questions, and they looked at me like I was crazy. I never got the answers from church, from a psychologist, from a therapist, a doctor, even from my parents. I didn't get any of my answers from there. You're not supposed to get the answers from there. You don't have to go to those people. You get the answers within. You get the answers from higher intelligent people. Surround yourself with that energy, and I promise you will thrive and you'll get through it. Pick yourself up. This is for you. This is time for you to evolve and transform. Take the loss and turn it into an opportunity, and everybody grows from that. Not only just you as a soul, the souls up there and everybody around you. That feels motivating. That feels exciting, because more than likely you have a big heart and you're really compassionate. Don't block that off just because you went through a loss. Learn how to balance it and learn how to transform your life so you can live the life that you deserve. To live a great life, because it's exciting. Okay? Even if you're by yourself. Even if you feel alone, you're not. It's just a test. Lighten up. Don't take it so serious. Take a breath. Okay? Take some breaths. When you're not with me, just take breaths. Go walk, exercise. Okay? Keep learning. Keep being open-minded. But control the way you think and feel. by learning how to shift your perspective and seeing the loss differently and using it as a teacher, okay, to guide you to learn and to level up and live the life that you deserve. You know that feels right. Is it hard? Yeah, it feels right. It feels good, okay? And those souls want you to live your best life. That's what they're telling you. Hey, you know, even if they, especially if they messed up, don't be living like I did. You know, learn from them, whatever it is, whatever the message is, whatever the lesson is from that loss. There's different ones, okay? I hope this message resonated with you, gave you some peace and some light, even if it's a little bit. You've done the work, okay? When I was healing, when people heal, it's like a little bit at a time. Just be patient with yourself. Give it time. Just breathe, okay? Just breathe. Sending you lots of love and light. I'll see you next video.